And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm Ep5 Storyteller and this is my Let's Play Something a Little Random. In this case, L.A. Noire. Now we rejoin Detective Cole Phelps on, I believe, on a case involving a serial killer. Now I'll just jump back into the game here so we get the music. Now we've been solving a good few cases now. The red lipstick murder, the butterfly murder, the silk stocking murder. These are all connected, but we're all being collecting evidence that would suggest that we have completed those cases, which is complete nonsense. So let's jump in and see what the next installment has for us. I'm hoping it's going to run. There was a start of some kind of military cutscene when I stopped last episode the other day. I'm hoping it's going to replay that, otherwise I've missed that and I might have to go searching for that to see exactly what I missed. The white shoe slaying. Okay, it looks like I've missed that military cutscene. I need to go figure out what that's all about. The white shoe slaying. Now what's the background buildings? Let's see where she is exactly. Great building in the background there.
Hey ladies, get out of the road!
She's had a few too many.
Good morning, gentlemen.
We didn't get to see the killing there.
We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny...
That's Clem Fenney, the fresh fruit market owner.
The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Investigate Signal Hill crime scene, murder victim.
Is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in a short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Ray Pinker, I believe, is a coroner. I just check everything is recorded where it appears to be, and of course when I alt tab out the game it brings up the case book. Moving up to a 45. What are you using at the moment? I must be using the 38. To quote True Romance, I want a really big gun that holds a lot of bullets.
$1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask a fella out.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to sing.
What did she say? This is 1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask him now. I don't mind that, but what really annoys me in these Hollywood movies is where the girl kisses the man first. Like, that does not happen. Okay, maybe in 1%.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Well, it's good weather for ducks. Let's check the map and the mission here. Crime scene. No street crime. Maybe we'll get lucky. Whoa! Get out of the way!
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first.
All the sports allergies. No. Plenty of fish in the sea.
That guy there will lead us up.
Cue
Myself for what I'm about to see.
spooky movies, music.
We used to sing it. There's a gig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
Yep. Just see a dead body every day.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
I like it that it's raining.
secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
New clue, time of death. Victim time of death reported as approximately 2 a.m. Let's just check where we are exactly. And again, it's in this top area. All the murders have been in this top area.
Don't think this is any use to us.
If that was hers, again, it wasn't a crime for money.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
F1's F1363. Okay. Nothing on that one. Why didn't he strip this one naked and write a message? Maybe this is a copycat killing.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
You'd want to do a tyre track mold to see if it's the same kind of tyre track as any of the other previous vehicles. Just to cross it off your list, if nothing else. Any chat?
I'll call you when I know something. Meanwhile, get on with the case.
Seems irrelevant.
We have not yet found any evidence that has not been marked by yellow marker, but you know,
Probably not.
I live in hope. No, back.
We've still got the laundry label to check off.
That seems to be the only clue we've got. We've got no. We'll, from the laundry label, we'll find out who she is. So I'm gonna have to use the phone, aren't I? Give me an address for and a telephone number for Superior Laundry. Hello. You got Miss Marple turning up?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps.
Awesome.
LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Hobo. Okay. Truth.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Sometimes I just want to replay the scene and go, "You're lying!" Just to see what she says. She breaks down. "Oh, I admit it, I did it." Okay. No new yellow dots. Check the book. Is that 2 a.m.? Okay. But it doesn't mention the shoe size. Was it size 8? I think that's important. Let's try this phone again.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
I completely missed that. I got distracted. How can some How can some girls' text game be so bloody dreadful? I'm gonna have to go back into the logs there. Oh, but she had the yellow pages for a whole book. Can you track down reports of horrible camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill? Just a moment. Horrible camps. Right, okay. I think we'll go to the laundry service first. That one.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the bit. Last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy we've ever seen, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider.
I totally missed her. That was a glancing blow square in the chest.
Understand?
That's a good tire mark. Anti-lock brakes they did not have.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
That's not it. Doon 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 doon. Ooh, I guess you're wondering how I knew about no plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
He's gonna leg it! Get him!
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Was it 1453? Oh, that can't be right then. I mean 1353. What am I thinking of? Time of death? 63. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Mrs. Tarlsue, 43 Elmwood Street, one green silk dress.
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, West.
Oh, is that an N? It looked like a W. I'd still like to ask him. Oh. Where's my clue? Where's my clue? Ah, it's that. Those socks look very suspicious. I think we should go to the hobo camp. Let's play
We
along.
ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
I'm not looking for a suspect. I'm looking for a witness. Well, with the crappy brakes, it does lead to some very cool cornering. Ah, here we go.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh?
He's homeless, not deaf.
I fought in coup wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
I'm gonna go look anyway. It's feeling more like Fallout every day.
Try that again, asshole. That price is outrageous.
Not getting no chat. I thought the Great Depression was over. I've got a friend who lives in San Francisco, and she tells me about the huge homeless problem they have there. Like people who just live in their cars, live in their vans that are just permanently parked at the side of the road, and it just like beggars belief. It really does.
Got a problem, pal?
And the cost of the houses over there. And these are wooden houses, and they're not like they're even brick houses.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Okay, it looks like we're going to go to the residence first. I'll just leave without my partner, you know, for the lols. Where is he gone? Hey up, Finbar. Just around the corner. Oh, I wonder what will happen if I go without him. Let's find out. I could make it. That looks like a joke, a jump waiting to happen. Don't stare into me. Turn around. Wonder if I can do the rest of the trip backwards. You're all going the wrong way! Goddamn. Goddamn Americans driving on the wrong side of the road. Perfect park. Oh, you made it. You obviously don't need a car. Oh, we've got two little girls. That's... what's going on? Why can't I knock? Knock. Knockity knock knock.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Looks like a very genuine reaction.
But we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. Want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bunks think filling out a missing person report active rules not suspect.
To check if she was a regular.
It's that bar temp. I'm sure it is. But I don't know if we ever got his name.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
I wonder why she was off to a hot party without her husband. More trouble in paradise. Again, is this a connection? I mean, if your girlfriend or your wife's like, asks you, like, I want to like head to Las Vegas with the girls for a fun time out. It's not a question of whether or not you say yes or no. It's a question of what's her motivation for wanting to go in the first place.
Optimistic, Cole. Nothing significant. Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
I mean, because if you were her ideal man, she wouldn't want to go out to Las Vegas with her girls. Trouble in paradise.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
She was drunk before she left. Brown blonde. The last one had a drinking problem. Maybe that's the issue. Anything?
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
But the first one didn't have her own lipstick used on her unless she had 2 tubes of it. Size, eh?
Speaker can match the impression to the crime scene. Lars was out in the rain last night.
Where's my mom?
You've got a dog. And the boat, they're not doing too badly. Not short of a few bob. Dolls on the doorstep. Whose shoes are them?
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
I want to speak to the girls.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Food for the needy holiday. Collection drive start this Saturday. If they've got enough that they can give away, I mean, that certainly would suggest that they're not short of a few bob. That boat again. I'm trying to look at the photos, but it's not letting me. Yeah, it's still focusing on the boat.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
He's 46.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
I'm gonna go with truth there.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Wow, I got that wrong. Alibi.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Well, that's nonsense. Doubt.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and
All right.
We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Victim state of mind.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I don't think I've got any evidence to say no, so I'm just going to have to go with doubt. But they left for the party together. And she forgot her handbag. Okay. Doubt.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
8:30. I married her because she was so much fun, and now she drives me crazy. He looks really worried. Upset.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
That's a lie. We're going to go with the wet coat because you were out late last night.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
I suppose we can go with both the muddy boots or the wet jacket. Go with the wet jacket.
You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wet spot.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you've been giving in to them your entire life.
So despite the fact that this cute little brunette was hitting on her husband, she still wanted to leave. Well, she's just completely given up at that point, hasn't she? Or she's got so little respect that he will be able to pull said cute little brunette.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Maybe. Either way, we need to check the alibi. This Bobby Ross character.
The game's all there. I should call it. If it's there for a reason. Baron's Bar. And then maybe we should go to the Hobo Camp. I'll try again before we go to Baron's Bar. Where is this game's well? Yeah, the yellow side doesn't work.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron.
You're an oxymoron.
See him? Phelps, badge 1247.
What's that case with the lady cut up like a guy?
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Bobby Ross. Right, let's get back to the lawmobile. I'll have your badge. Oh, the Hobo Camp has been written off. No, she definitely, I don't know the singer's name, but I recognise her voice from this music played in Fallout 3. Take a left here. So sometime between 8:30 and 2 a.m. she got killed.
Gents, drink.
Oh,
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
when did you call the babysitter? How How late out?
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Okay, so between 8:30 and 10:30 she's accounted for. So it's 10:30 to 2 a.m. Okay, truth. Or could we doubt? Now, if you get things wrong, then they're going to clam up. Just truth.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Does chicken come with fried tomatoes?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
This is a tasty burger.
Vagrant male
Who
suspect.
was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
I'm going to use some intuition on this. Oh, that's not very helpful. I'm going to go with truth.
You've never served him.
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
Okay, so that was a doubt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Well, that's a doubt.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
You want us to catch the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactics.
I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Running.
Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
You want me to get into the car?
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Good
I
fence.
think the killer would be kicking back in the barn where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Stop shooting into the civilians.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
How close do you want it?
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Give it up, LAPD. Name.
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Last night, you went drinking
Doubt.
with a lady in the bar.
Whatever he says, doubt.
Your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Salty.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Doubt again.
Time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice, private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central.
America! Just a flag glowing in the background there. Oh, another game fall. Let's see if we've got any more chat. She's like, stop calling me Coles. It's over. Pick me up at 8.
47.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
He walked in.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go see if all the nice girls love a sailor.
It's him. The cop from the newspaper.
Car 11K, we have a response on your ATV regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Oh, let's go pick that up. Actually, where am I? Oh, I'm not that far away actually.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Keep your eyes open for a yellow cab.
Where's that cab got to now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Oh, is that it? Pull over.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress.
He's got.
Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
He's not going to trust sailors from now on. Where's the Crystal Ballroom? Oh, I don't have a marker for it. Okay, look like we're going to Central. I'll let you drive.
The heck? You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
As soon as the loading screen finishes, I'll find out how we're doing for time. Don't want to do it while it's loading because it messes up the load. "51 minutes, so guesstimate maybe another 10, 20, 25 minutes. To wrap this one up.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that down.
Oh, sailor.
Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Okay, well, let's see what we can pin on him. Nothing there, so but he looks as guilty as hell, so we're gonna have to doubt that.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Let's see, cab ride, movement, incident with Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
I'm going to go with truth on that one. So even though he looks so shifty.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Where did you
I knew I should have always doubted.
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
I'm trying to remember. No, I'm gonna have to doubt that.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. Went past her place. She jumped off, and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Well, I'm gonna have to doubt it again.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you until we
Bartender.
can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
See what locations we've got. Let's try the hobo camp first. I want to speak to this guy.
You're behind the wheel.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hook. Still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown.
If possible, have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
Can't grab one with a lot.
Uh-oh. Oh, he brought the gun.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. We need to stay focused. 7. We need to hold out for the cavalry. How do we do that? Like this.
If you want
These
your
men know they're
rightful
harboring a
share,
murderer?
we need to fight.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Let's go have a look.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Missing morphine. Cops say goon fighting dope war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help. Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'll find you, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Los Angeles Inquisitor. Oh, purse. But we know she left her handbag at home. Go on, turn.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
So she took her purse but left the rest of her handbag. Uh-oh, that's not a good look.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Didn't look good. Could be just a straightforward murder. And not connected to the other murders that we're investigating. Bus depot. Where's the car? Oh, is that it down there? Ay, caramba. Oh, he's going to take forever. Get the blues and twos going. Very dark mission, this one. Which is good. Adds a bit more atmosphere. It's like they're swerving for me. Interstate bus. You made it. Okay.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
I used to be indecisive.
We need to run a loop.
Now I'm not so sure.
Joy. Rapture.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Where are we on this map?
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Well, that's something. We should probably run it anti-clockwise. Back up, back up, back up.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Have a cup of coffee. Which part of Siren do you not understand? Sounds like justice. The tire screech of justice.
No harm done.
Careful.
You saw that. You all saw that. He reversed into me. Jesus. Where on earth is this goddamn bus? Are they expecting me to go clockwise around this? And it's not going to appear if I do it counterclockwise? Oh, hello. Finally, a bus. Where were you? Right, okay. I went the long way. It was 50-50.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Okay. Looks like we're going back to Central then.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
You're a bit slow there, Finbar.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers and left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops. We're going this way.
Which way?
Church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Where's the guy?
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Still haven't spoke to Bobby. You're supposed to tell me where they are.
Mouthpiece took strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Motive, contact, alibi.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I've killed.
So suspect. Bloodstained roast pea.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Oh, bloodstained rope piece.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
I've got no proof to place him at the scene. And there were car tracks as well. He doesn't strike me the guy who's got a car. I'm gonna go with doubt,
You are
but
clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you
alibi.
around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
Okay. That's gonna have to be a lie, but what proof do I have? Okay, he was at the camp. Yeah, that probably was truthful. I mean, if that's where he saw her, grabbed her because she got dropped off at the camp. Hey, Sin. Yes, I was at the scene of the crime.
Can anyone vouch for that?
Plenty of people. See, there's a real community amongst the poor.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
The White Shoe Lane, 16 out of 17, 12 out of 17. Yeah, lots of vehicle damage. Distinguished. Pronounced fit to stand trial. Okay. What's going on here?
the flames in me. And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong.
Quite empty at the moment.
Don't leave me singing this torch song when I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and join me next time for the studio secretary murder. Until then, take care of yourself and bye for now. Bye bye.